Welcome to Living in the Ampersand. Today is day 93 of my 108-day commitment to create and communicate. 15 more days. Yeah. So I am purposely standing in front of a gorgeous, gorgeous red, orange, gold tree. And I am so appreciating the colors here in Pennsylvania. Cornwall was... the colors weren't vivid and bright like this. The leaves just kind of turned brown and fell off. And so it's really beautiful to be up here. And there's just those stunning trees like this one. And it's like the sun's out. So, right? Fall glory. Fall glory. Ooh, and some gold trees behind me. I'm just going to do a little walk. And I want to talk about living in the Ampersand and what's happening. So, as you know, I've been talking about living in the UK, living in the US. Is it possible really to do both? And I know for some people that might be an easy thing, but for me, it's always been such a huge either or, such a polarity. And yet, over these past few months, especially while I've been sitting there with my injured foot and not able to walk, I was sitting and being with my life, and what do I really want, and what do I want to ask for? And I just kept thinking, well, is it possible? Or what would it take for me to live in both the UK and the US? And as if you've been following me at all during the series, some days it's like a big yes, and other days it would be a big no. And so there I am in my humanness, not quite getting or trusting that both and is possible. So several weeks ago, I had an opportunity to say yes to live in a barn, a refurbished barn, beautifully refurbished barn. And I thought it was a yes, and then I woke up clear the next morning with a no. And I had to trust the no. Sorry, I just almost dropped my phone then. And I didn't understand why, except within 24 hours, this invitation, this timing to come to America just landed in my life and in my lap. And I knew that I needed to say yes and say a very quick, it was like a pivot yes. Yep, I'm going to the States. I'm leaving in 2.5 weeks, and I just needed to be completely free, open, and flexible to say yes. And I was able to. It's like, yes, I'm going. And here I am with my mom. And in a few weeks, I'll be with my dad. And with family in between and friends in between. So, how great is this, right? So, I'm going to turn a corner here. And maybe we'll have some more trees. And then it started to come up again about the barn and the possibility. And so even over this last week or so, I've been in conversation with my friends Claire and Toby about the barn and what do they need and want, and what would work for me. And it's happening. And so today I wrote to the landlady of the shed, and I haven't heard back from her yet, but I wrote explaining what had happened and how it came about, and I'm waiting to hear back from her. But apart from that, what I realized is one of the things that Toby and Claire would love is, look at those clouds. Oh my gosh. The beauty of nature and life, huh? Is they would love to be able to rent the barn out as a holiday let, especially in the busy months of July and August. Well, if they rent the barn out and I have an easy way to store my stuff, I'm then free to come back to the United States and be here for 2 months, not paying rent. I was like, oh my gosh, there's evidence, there's my request for both and showing up. Who would have thought that I could have manifested a place to live there where I get to expand into a bigger space. I get to have a bedroom as a separate room. I get to have a bathroom off the bedroom, and I get to have an oven. It's so funny. Having an oven is actually turning out to be like, I get to have an oven and I can bake things, and I'm so excited. And that I can make my barn available for 2 months, and I'm free to come here. How does it get any better than that? So I'm sharing this with you I had no idea when I really allowed myself to ask for both and how it was going to show up, if it could show up. And yet here it's presenting itself to me in such a simple, elegant, easy way. All of life comes to me with joy and ease and glory. All of life comes to me with joy and ease and glory. Oh my gosh, I am feeling so grateful. I am feeling so in awe. I am just loving how this is happening with such ease, and that I get to be neighbors with 2 of my dearest friends in Cornwall, and that all of this is showing up. My friendship with Claire, my getting to live in this beautiful refurbished barn, which is just a beautiful, beautiful, sweet space. And this is all part of saying, yes, you can and will live in England, and yes, you can and will be in the States. So I just wanted to share this with you. So living in the Ampersand, you first have to know what you want, and then you have to ask for it. You have to be in the asking for what you want. And then it's opening up to the flow of energy that comes with that, and then receiving it. Receiving it. Like, how much more are you willing to receive? That's a video for a whole nother day. So thanks for being here. Please subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thanks so much.